It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Hope y'all ready for this one.
Next on Madden Football.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. On the return is Sean Tucker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media. And the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
Here comes Otten in motion. Right to the air, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here comes Otten in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Here comes Otten in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's his tight end, Otten. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Irving. Open space to the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Right back to Irving. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Godwin working the right side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This will be from 47 yards. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw to get things going. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's not gonna get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground, this is James Cook. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Levante David doing his work on defense. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. The Buccaneers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going up top for Evans. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Trask. This one on target to Godwin. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They send Godwin in motion. Throwing, Trask. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
Here's Trask to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And nice work here. He's got the 1st down to about the 30-yard line. Trask. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 7. To throw is Trask. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. We'll send a tight end in motion right. Now Trask. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
On the handoff, it's Irving. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Trask to throw. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. 2nd and goal this close to the end zone. It makes sense, Mike, to keep the ball on the ground, but what you're not planning for is that you suffer a loss. So give credit to this defense. They've now changed the entire equation. It's 3rd and goal, but they're not so close anymore.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Davis now to return it. Oh, yeah. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On 2nd down, here is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. To throw again, it's Allen. This one's complete to Palmer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Again, it's Allen to the air. A pass caught right side by Coleman. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming.
Good blocking, and he's in. Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
On 2nd down, a run with Irving. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. To the left side, to Godwin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. They'll run with White. Powering forward. He's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bills offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got that complete to Knox. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Throwing is Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Off the play fake, here's Allen. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is third down and 8. Allen gonna throw again. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Here's Jake Camarda now, as he's on to punt for the second time. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've reached halftime here, and the visiting Buccaneers have the advantage. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. In motion, Shakir. They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's complete to Coleman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down and 9. To throw is Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he will go all the way. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll find his running back, White.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
On 2nd down, Baker. Quickly to the outside and complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now a 3rd and 2. He'll get this out wide. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bills offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Moore going in motion. Allen will throw. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll run with Cook. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Levante David doing his work on defense. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Quick throw, taken in, and that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Bucs offense and their running back set to go once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otten.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They send Godwin in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 20-yard pickup there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. This is Irving, and he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He'll try to run for it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and a yard. They send Godwin in motion. A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And he's going to be taken down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
To throw is Mayfield. That is caught by the tight end, Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken, Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll try and run here with Cook. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The Bills bringing on the punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Baker to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing is Baker. There's that man again. Another catch.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Here comes Otten in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Design. Oh, looked like he had the 1st down, but the ball is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Second and 6 coming up. From the gun, Josh Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. In motion, Shakir. They'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
One more time going up top with Allen. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced 3rd down.
Slot man in motion left. On 3rd and goal, here's Allen. Over the top. He's got it. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buccaneers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield will drop this underneath to White. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st down. Mayfield to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This a potential game winner. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's gotta have. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's 1st and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. And they walk away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.